microphone is on when the button is up.
Thank you. Thank you for your time to hear this tonight. I come to you tonight as a faith leader representing both the Rhode Island Coalition for Reproductive Justice and the Religious Coalition for Reproductive Justice. I come very humbly and simply to say that the matter of when life begins is not well established by either scientists or religious authorities. People of faith can and do have sincere disagreements on this issue. The idea of determining a date for a viability and heartbeat that is in conflict with what our Supreme Court already has decided seems to me to be something that is probably above the legislation of this state at this time. It is a matter for a woman to confer with her doctors, to confer with her faith leaders if she wishes, and to determine this for her own conscience. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions for Ms. Frenzy?
Reverend Frenzy.
Reverend Frenzy. Thank you. Angela Barck? Barck.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman and members of the committee, for the opportunity to testify in support of House Resolution number 7330, recognizing the fetus as a human life upon the existence of a heartbeat. My name is Angela Barck. I'm testifying on behalf of Rhode Island Right to Life, and also I'm a Creighton Model fertility care practitioner. And I'd just like to speak now towards a few main points of early human embryology. So at the moment of conception, the father's sperm and the mother's egg unite in the fallopian tube, and from the moment the male gamete, the sperm, fuses with the female gamete, the egg, a unique life form comes into being with its own distinct DNA, different from both the mother and the father. And because this new, unique, individual, self-directing organism is genetically human, it must be regarded as a human being in the embryonic stage of development. From fertilization to natural death, there exists an unbroken and smooth continuum of human development during which the human person needs only a hospitable environment to continue to live and develop physically. In the first 10 days after conception, the newly formed embryo travels down the mother's fallopian tubes towards the uterus, and the embryonic human child develops by cell division from the single-cell zygote stage through the morula stage into the blastocyst stage, consisting of about 256 cells, finally implanting herself into the wall of the uterus. At 14 days after conception, the mother misses her first menstrual period, which is suppressed by her preborn child's chemical signals, HCG, or human chorionic gonadotropin, which also is the chemical that shows up on a positive pregnancy test. And by the end of the 3rd week, the preborn embryonic human child's eyes, backbone, spinal column, nervous system have begun forming. And here's the most important point for the resolution today that we're discussing. The preborn child's heart begins to beat with her own blood, which is often of a different type than the mother's, at day 21, between 21 and 24 days after conception. By the end of the 4th week after conception, the child measures 1/8 inch in length. Her liver, gallbladder, pancreas, intestines have begun forming. The mother may begin experiencing morning sickness. By the end of the 5th week, the preborn child measures 1/4 inch in length. Her eyes, muscles, legs, arms, hands, and kidneys have begun to form. And the first neocortical cells appear, the neocortex, not present in other animals, the seat of complex thinking and reasoning. By week 6, the end of the 6th week after conception, the preborn human embryonic child measures 1/2 inch in length. Her eyelids, ears, nose, mouth, lips, fingers, toes, and genitalia are taking shape, while lungs and the lymphatic system begin to form.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You've gone past the heart starting to beat.
Okay.
Which is the issue
point that we're
in this
discussing.
legislation.
Yes. So I can stop there, but the point being regarding that scientific evidence of the existence of a fetal heartbeat at that stage, 21 to 24 days, which is strong evidence of the existence of human life. We weren't talking about the issue of viability here, but the existence of human life. Thank you.
Questions?